Hello and welcome back to South Coast Busways here at the Southampton Maritime Garage with Solent Red, where we have some of these lovely Volvo Enviro hybrids, VEHs, that we bought for the 2, but then did not put on the 2, so that they could help with cleaning up the Gemini recall, which apparently there's still one. Apparently there's still one that's not been sent off. I'm just gonna wait for that to send itself off at the deadline. So let's go to not shift schedule. Let's go to the 2 and activate it. A little reminder: the 2 starts at Southampton City Centre on Terminus Place or Terminus Terrace. Then comes around up through West Quay, into the railway station, back out, and then along the main road through Portswood, continuing up the main road all the way into Eastleigh, where it just terminates at the bus station, doesn't do anything local. So let's activate that route. And when it's activated, we'll check the timetable and make sure that it runs with VEHs. So now, I was a little bit stuck for what to do in this episode, because it's nearly Christmas. This is the episode that goes up before Christmas, last one before. Yeah, this one goes up tomorrow, as of recording, on the 23rd, and West Scotland will be up as normal on Boxing Day. And then on the 30th of December, there will be another episode of this. I'm sort of bulk recording before I head up to Suffolk for Christmas to spend time with family. So yeah, uploads will be normal. I'm not going to be recording, the night before. Like, I'm not going to be recording on Christmas or whatever. They're going to be bulk recorded, scheduled. Not as per, sort of as I was doing it in the early days when I was having way too much fun with City Bus Manager and ended up bulk recording like 5 episodes in one night or something. But not quite that extreme. I'm just bulk recording what I need to have uploaded. So, we have over here network coverage in Chandler's Ford, which is here, just next to Eastleigh. So I was thinking of serving Chandler's Ford properly. Rather than launching a full local network like we have in Romsey and giving Romsey total coverage, what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch a sort of local-ish, like a connecting corridor service between Romsey and Chandler's Ford via Crampmore and Ampfield. There's the road there that they can use to get down to Chandler's Ford. And that will continue down into Eastleigh by sort of this road. And it might then continue to Bishopstoke. I feel like that would be a useful little circular to have. And then we're going to launch the mainline route 3 from Southampton, which will start from the station, go through the city centre, and then up out this way, up this big main road where the real life Blue Star 1 goes, and into Chandler's Ford. And I was really struggling for a place to terminate the one, because there's a little shopping area here, and this pull off from the roundabout is a bus stop. But I felt like that was just into Chandler's Ford. That's not, you'd need to connect on that from like everywhere, and it would be a bit awkward. So I'm going to send it up the Winchester Road, and we're going to terminate it at Wessex Hospital. So the 3 is going to be run from SM with more VEHs. That's going to be, SM's double-decker. And the 21, as I'm going to number it, is going to run from the garage in Eastleigh. And that's going to get cascaded Omni-Cities, probably? Because we have the VHs on the 11 and 12, and the 8. So the 21 will get cascaded omni-cities from that. That's going to be the vibe anyway. We also have this line on the map, running from the St John's Ambulance Centre in Bishop's Waltham, all the way down through Botley, Hedge End, and onto the motorway, all the way over to this amusement park, which is actually Peppa Pig World, which this is, I'm aware that not 100% of my viewers are from the UK, but during COVID, our Prime Minister Boris Johnson went to Peppa Pig World and made a massive fool of himself by talking about it at like a really big business community meeting thing. And so Peppa Pig World's become kind of a meme, and it's here. It's just outside Southampton. So that's fun. But that's a little contract thing. I should be muting Facebook. Mute Facebook. So that's going to be running at some point. I actually don't know when. But it's assigned to SV. And I'll make sure that it gets a decker, because they have quite a few people going, which is fun. So, without further ado, the 2 is activated. So let's get started on our mainline route colour. And earn bus route. This is going to be the route 3. 77th route of the series, wow. Keep forgetting how much longer this series has been than West Scotland. So this is going to be south. Oh, has the game decided to do a thing? Or did I click off the text box? The game has decided to do a thing. Yep. As booked, the autosave is back to Chandler's Ford. Here we go. So we're going to start it from this stop. There we go. And it's going to come down and around. And then it's going to go use this road here. Maybe? Why do I want to send it along East Street? No, that wouldn't be useful. situ. Let's at least get it down here. So Asda Marlins. And then there's only one West Key stop here, so use that. No, I'm going to send it down via Holyrood Church. So post me, if you don't mind. And the 2 is done. It is exactly 9 miles in each direction on average. I say on average because obviously each direction is slightly different lengths because of roundabouts and whatnot. Yeah, 9 miles each way. Supposed to take 2 hours return. It will take a bit longer. It might take exactly 2 hours return. Save for stand time. But yeah, that's the 2. The 2 is nice. No, not the 2, this is the 3. This is the 2 goes to Eastleigh. So, let's get this timetabled. Timetabling time. So, every 60 minutes or every 30 minutes? Absolutely not. This is going to be every 15 minutes throughout the day with no peak time uplift. So if I take that to every 15, and then let's see what this does. How many will we need? Interesting, that's relatively low, but because the peak is so high, I think we'll definitely still want deckers. So we'll run it from broadly 5 till 11. And let's... Oh, has the game done a thing again? I think the game's done a thing again. Why is the game not... Yeah, the game's paused for a thing. There we go. I'm good at this, if you couldn't tell. Right, so this is Monday to Saturday outbound. And I'll get this done in a little jump cut, as per. And given it's a mainline route, it's a very simple timetable. Just Monday, Saturday outbound, inbound, and Sunday outbound, inbound. So where is the VEH type? There it is. Very nice. Assigned to SV. Actually... Oh no, wait, I don't have the standard city bus livery for the B9s. Or like the oh no. I don't have the Morse livery for the B9 done yet, because I've been sitting on my hands somewhat. So this is just going to be another VEH route. So, activate later. Because I need to see how many buses we need for the 3, which is here. Prefix routes are lovely, but they do mean we're on page 2 and we've only gotten to route 4. I swear the game used to handle prefix routes a little bit differently, and I would like prefix routes to be sort of grouped together, sort of alphabetically. Anyway, there's 5 o'clock. Guess the 6:05, does 7:10, does the 7:15. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 12 buses? Maybe? Yeah, 12. Confirm. So there's the 3. It's longer than the 2. That's because there's kind of more to serve without becoming a local route. Because like, if you look at this, it's like maybe the 3 could have gone to, or the 2 could have gone to Wessex Hospital, but yeah, now that I think about it, that might have been a good idea. But like, you know, other than that, it would have been like, oh, it does a little circular around here, and that's like, that's not what the 2 is. It's a mainline service. Anywho, this is let's go back to SM. We are at SM, so let's buy 12 more buses. Can I afford them? Oh yeah, I have no loans out. Ooh, that's very nice. Take that one out, because its repayments are very low. And let's marketplace double-decker buses. This one, not premium seats, but everything else. VEH 10. Import repaint. That's West Scotland. Silent red. And VEH type. Isn't it lovely? You know what? These are going to be the same batch still. These are going to be HP 67 batch. It's going to be huge. HP 67. Nope. Silent red. Copy that. Destination display ASM. Fleet number VEH 363. Although I do feel like these are maybe a bit high in the fleet number. I'm not sure. Because I like the Enviro 400 MMC body more than the Gemini 3. But I still don't know. Let's assume that we have loads. Because, you know, we will have operations in several big cities as national busways. And certainly by 2017 we'll have taken over from First at Lee Interchange and all of their other garages. Well, mostly Lee Interchange. In fact, just Lee Interchange. Why not? Just Lee Interchange. That would be Capital Busways, which was the London series I was contemplating doing. HP 67UOM. And let's get the rest of these. And finally, we have VEH 374 or HP 67UOY. And there is the last of this truly gigantic batch of VEHs that I believe make up a significant, like probably more than half of the buses at this garage. Like, we have loads of these things. And, you know, we have loads of them because they are good buses. So let's get going. Let's have a little look. Because it's the end of night service now. We have 5s, we have 30s. And over on the island, we have N13s and N25s. And over here we have the 1A and 1C doing their thing. The 1A and 1C, absolutely major success. Like, you know, if it wasn't for the fact that even a double-decker would struggle, I would put double-deckers on it. There's a whole bunch of stuff out here that looks like it's really dense. Like, it's really dense. But the roads don't really go in a... it's really hard to understand the road network around here. I have no idea what the roads are doing at any given part. So I'm just like, I need to serve it, clearly, because a lot of people live there, but I have no idea how. I'm thinking that the next major crosstown will be the 10 from Lord's Hill, up here, down the main road with the 1, and then up Bitton Bridge. Is that Bitton Bridge or is that Bitton Bridge? This one, I can't remember. I don't know if there is a Bitton Bridge. This bridge. Like, follow the limited out, and then turn back around here. I think that would be good. I think Bursledon is too long. And we are serving 49% of Chandler's Ford. Very nice. We now have a thing to carry over 1 million passengers in one day for £750,000 and 770,000 tickets for 250,000. Very nice. But we put the Romsey rockets in. I don't think we've looked at them much at all since we put them in. So let's see. You look like you're inbound. Are you inbound? Yes, you are. So this is going to get into Romsey bus station. Can I put it at 2%? Oh, 2%? 2 times speed? Well, the game's just auto-saved. So, maybe. Has it auto-saved? Yeah, it is auto-saving. It's not crashed. Yep, there we go. And then it's going to go on to another R3. Oh yeah, it's a Sunday. The interworking kind of fails on a Sunday. What about you? You've come in off of an R1. And now you're going to go on an R2. Okay. Oh, I see. On a Sunday. Because they're less frequent. It's like they do an R1, then they do an R2. I like that. That's an R3. Is that going to do another R3? Let's have a look. Oh, another route I was going to put in, maybe. In fact, it's not quite a maybe. It's fairly certain that I want to put it in. Is an R9 or RX. The thing that's stopping me is I don't know whether to go R9 or RX for the number. Just a little shuttle service between Romsey bus station and Romsey railway station. Like, it's not that long to walk, but it's a useful service nonetheless. It would be like a free shuttle. So maybe RX, because it's a free shuttle service rather than a main part of the Romsey Runners network. And that would go out this way to this part of the marketplace. And then up. I think that would be useful. We don't really need it for the coverage, but it's one of those services that would be used in real life. Maybe not in huge numbers, but, you know, people would find it useful. Everything in Southampton city centre looks busy. Very nice. Oh, there's a 3. No, I want the 3. No, come back. And oh wait, of course we have enough vehicles, it's a Sunday. That's a 2. There's a 3. And this is going to do the 9 o'clock 3. So let's fast forward all the way to 9. And let's have a look. Coming out from the railway station, doing well into the town centre. Sort of. These numbers aren't huge. The 5 is massively outclassing us. But then, because we're the only route that goes sort of this way, we are very busy. And then sort of on our own little corridor, up to Chandler's Ford, through the big park. I don't know what that's called. What is that called? I could look that up very easily, but you know how it is. So we have not many people on board, but again, it's a Sunday. We're doing quite well. So 15 on board for the sort of run up into Chandler's Ford. And yeah, I assume the bit through Chandler's Ford will be quite quiet. Because Chandler's Ford, it seems quite a sleepy place. I mean, like, I had to put loads of extra bus stops in, because the buses, like, it looked like all the bus stops were in, they were just really far apart. And it's like, maybe that's good for what Chandler's Fordians want, but it doesn't work for the game. So I'm going to check recording time. 42 minutes. I think I have time to squeeze in the 21. So, let's get our Solent Red colour, because Eastleigh is part of Solent Red. And this is going to be the 21 between Romsey and Eastleigh, Bishopstoke. 21 Romsey to Bishopstoke. So we're going to start it at that stand in the bus station so that the blinds say Romsey. And you know what, let's take this one out this way as well. We don't send enough out this way, so post me if you don't mind. And there is the 21. It's a little bit longer than the 3 and takes less time than the 3 because of course it uses country roads with higher speed limits. But that's the general thing. It doesn't look very direct, but actually the roads it takes are all pretty much as direct as you can get. There is this route through North Baddesley, but that's sort of, yeah, like, you have a look. It's like, you know, it's a little bit awkward. There's like, that's a junction and a half right there. And then to get into this road in Eastleigh, you can't do that. You have to come down here and up like that. But to go up through Crampmore and Anfield, yeah. And maybe in time, or maybe there will be a 23 that goes into Eastleigh and maybe goes to maybe Colden Common or something like that. That could be doable. Very doable, actually. But that's going to run every 30 minutes throughout the week. And then it's going to run every hour on Sundays, maybe? I don't know, that feels like really low frequencies for me. But it's like, you know, realistically, a route like that would run every half hour. Interesting. It's forecast. Oh no, of course it's forecasting that it would be busier than the 3 because it's forecasting for Monday, not Sunday. Duh. So this is going to run from 5 till sort of between 10 and 11. I will get this. I've not decided where we're going to terminate it in Bishopstoke. So I'll maybe decide that here. But of course before that I need to get to Bishopstoke in the list. Maybe it terminates at the post office. Okay, I like that. Does mean it's significantly shorter in one direction than the other, but that's fine. Sometimes that happens with these. So we're starting in Romsey. We'll give it a minute at the hospital. Oh yeah, I do these in a jump cut, don't I? Yes I do, very good. Jump cut, go. And the timetable for the 21 is done. Very simple, again, as a sort of relatively major route. It runs every 30 minutes, so it only needs, let's have a look, 5:01 does the 6:05, gets back at 7:07 to do the 7:31. It only needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buses. But if you look at the timetable, 5:01, then it's waiting at Bishopstoke for 4 minutes. Then it gets back into Romsey at 7:07, where it's waiting over 20 minutes to go back. So, what I was thinking is if we had the 23 run 15 minutes offset from this, so 5:16 until 22:16 every half hour. So I'll do that. So, let's go to new route. Bus route. So hopefully these will need 12 vehicles between them. This is going to be the 23, Romsey to not Eastleigh. This one's going to be Romsey to... Not Albrook, because Albrook's over here. Is this part of Eastleigh? Let's consider that it is part of Eastleigh. Romsey to Eastleigh, there we go. I'm doing 3 routes in a single episode today. This is going to run way over time. Post me, if you don't mind. And the 23 is done. It goes down along the R1 and R2 through North Baddesley, serves the sort of southern end of Chandler's Ford without actually going into the centre, then around into the bottom of Eastleigh where it meets the 2, and they run into Eastleigh together. And really I should flip the numbers around. This should be the 21 and the other one should be the 23, because the 21 interfaces with the 3 a lot more than this one does. Anyway, then it goes up to here and it turns back along here. That is the 23. So it's just over 10 miles in each direction, which is very nice. And it will fit pretty snugly into the timings of the 21 and they can interwork. So, also every 30 minutes. Let's see how it does. How's it going to do? Pretty well. So I'll get this done in another jump cut. And the timetable for the 23 is done. It's not got as much padding in it as the timetable for the 21. But in theory, once I set up into working on the 21, they should work. So I'll set up into working, which is just clicking that button. There we go. Now there is a bus every 15 minutes between Romsey and Eastleigh via 2 routes. So, let's head to Eastleigh, where we actually have a bunch of spare metro cities from the Romsey Runners, but we don't have enough of those. And we will take out 2 big loans, pay that one back. That's worked. So is that. That's worked. That's somewhat worked. Will this work? No. That has. You know what? That's good. So, bus fleet. We're going to buy 12 Omni-Cities. Solo buses. Omni-Cities. There we are. No premium seats. These are all going to be refurbished. So the way this would have gone down is they would have been refurbished as part of their cascade. So, C-type. Yes. The Morse livery on the OC type. I don't know, I don't think the colours quite worked here. I don't think the contrast is good enough between this arc and then the back portion. But they do suit the Morse livery very, very well. I think they look fantastic. Then I'm going to buy 2 more of those. Where are they hiding? There they are. 2 more of those. In the OC type. And we'll get them in their colour scheme. Very, very nice. Ooh, I could afford them with the loans. I didn't need to use the gimmick, the trick, the doobry. I need to see where I am though with these. Am I up to 348? No, I'm not. 356? Yes, I'm up to 356. So these are going to be 359 and up. I need to see where I am with the license plates. Because this is all going to be one big batch as well. So this is OSA, so this is OSB. YN54 OSB. First of all, Solent Red. SM. Fleet number. OC. What was it? 356 was taken. Yep, 356 was taken. 357's fine. And this is YN54 OSB. And I'll get the rest of these done in a happy little jump cut. And finally, we have OC368 or YN54 OSN. There we go. These beautiful things. They are now in Eastleigh, as well as Southampton. Hopefully 12's enough. What I'm going to do, very, very quickly, is reset the break times on the 21. Because they are not set up right. These need 5 minutes, I think. And then on Sundays, 20 minutes. Yeah. So hopefully, I mean, they're not going to into work from day one, which is unfortunate. But I think this interworking might reduce the vehicle count by like 1 or 2. But I think each route needs 6 otherwise. But again, we have loads of spare metro cities, so if any depot's short, this one can be one. Because, you know, overall, if you, like, you know, we have more than enough buses. Overall. Why am I buying buses? I don't need to buy buses, but I might need more staff. Now, there is no brake set up on the 23, which is here. So, the 23 should go absolutely no problem come Monday morning. Oh yeah, that's another thing. We're starting these on a Sunday. So absolutely no struggles at all because these routes are only hourly on Sundays. Why does it say deactivated still? Is something wrong? Yeah, something was wrong. It's fine now. But yeah, so these routes are only hourly on Sundays. So there's going to be like a 21A, which will go as far as like here, from Chandler's Ford, follow the 21, go around Bishopstoke the same way as the 21, to bolster it. And the same between maybe, I don't know where actually. Maybe between here and up here, there will be a 23A to bolster that to every 15 minutes and 30 on Sundays. I think that would be useful. But for now, we have a shift scheduler for EC. What do you mean we don't have enough buses? The reason why they're all going to the Omni cities is because their metro cities are actually a little bit too small. So they're reverting to the Omni cities in order to cope with passenger demand. So this is going to be the RX Romsey Station Shuttle. There we go. I don't know if that's Big Red or Little Red, but... So we're going to start from Romsey Bus Station, the Romsey Runners stop, up to the marketplace. Oh, is that road southbound only? Yeah, that road is one way. Cool. Good to know. So we're going to stop there at the marketplace, at the post office, at the library, and this is going to say Romsey railway station, or just maybe the station. I like that. The station \n. Size is 75%. Small caps. Free shuttle. Small caps. Size is 100%. There we go. And then coming back down, the library. You know, we'll go down through here. The marketplace. Then the 100, and then another stand there, and that will say bus station \n. Oh no, actually we're gonna have it say town center \n small size equals 75%. What I'm doing here is I'm setting up the rich text so that I can have the little all caps bit. That's going to say town center free shuttle. So you can't have free services in this game, but you know, in real life, if I was doing this, this would be a free service. Just a little shuttle back and forth. And that's going to run every 15 minutes. Not going to interwork. It's just going to vibe. Every 15 minutes. Which I believe would make it the most frequent of any single Romsey service. Every 15. Now in real life this would also be timed to line up with train arrivals and departures. But you can't, like, it's not really any use to do that in this game. So, doing. And I'll set this timetable up here. So, this is going to say Monday, Saturday, outbound. And it's going to be Romsey Runners. Actually, you know what? We'll have the same timetable for the entire week. And it's going to run from 6:10 until 22:10. And then, inbound, it's going to run from Hang on. There we go. From 6:20, maybe. No, 6. It takes 4 minutes, so maybe 6:15. Oh, hang on, it's not started from the station. It needs to start from the station. There we go. Yeah, so it takes 4 minutes. So 6:15 until 22:15. It's just a very simple service that uses one bus all day. And that should have 5 minutes of rest there. Let's have a look. Yes. That's very nice. And this needs to run every 15. There we go. And indeed, it's just one bus that bounces backwards and forwards all day. Confirm. Set that from ET. Activate it later. Go back to the shift scheduler. This depot. Oh no, wait, not activate it later. What am I talking about? Where is the RX? Oh, there it is. It puts all the lettered stuff, all the words, things. Activate that now. But while we do that, let's just admire our handiwork down in Southampton, because now we have a lot of coverage there. And even still, not as much as I'd like. Because, you know, I want to serve all of Southampton. And at the moment, we're basically only serving the western bit. It's like we have token coverage of the eastern bit with the 36 and the eastern section of the 5, but yeah. So, I saw a Romsey Runners bus. Please be... There's an RX. Let's see how it does. This is going to be the 1210. Even though it could have gone on 1205, but oh well. Not 1205. No, maybe it couldn't have. Never mind. Hopefully it won't run late at all. Indeed, it very much seems to not be running late. And it has so much time at the shuttle at the bus station that it basically won't ever run late. Which is good. It's not like some routes where delays just snowball. Is that a 21? That's a 21. Run really, really busy. That's good. I like that. Good omens. Good omens. We have a call from WR. Cool, yeah. I'm gonna go back to ET, see if we can get a shot of the destination blind to finish us off. 17:35, nope. Nope, not really. That's fine. We have a lot going on now. We have a lot going on. And there's a 23. They look relatively quiet. Which is, you know, that's a thing. The 21, I think the 21's definitely going to be the more successful service of the pair, because it serves Chandler's Ford town centre, rather than skirting the bottom of it. So, you know, maybe the 21A... Oh no, yeah, I did say the 21A would go out to Chandler's Ford and complement it all the way to the edge of Chandler's Ford. Yeah, that's not a new idea. That's an idea I've already had. But I set out to do 2 routes today, and the recording has massively overrun, but we have 4. So I consider that an absolute success. See you next week. Bye-bye.